Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing? We hope that you guys are having an amazing day on today. Oh my goodness, I am dual excited. One, because I get to hang out with Sheryl Lister on today. And not only that, guys, it is release day. A perfect parent. It is live and in color on today, and we are celebrating with author Sheryl Lister on today. Author Sheryl Lister, welcome to the cafe, my friend. I'm going to allow you to introduce yourself to the people.
Oh, thank you so much, Angela, for having me today. If you don't know me, I'm Sheryl Lister, and actually, this is a great book release for me because it's book 35, and it coincides with my ninth anniversary as a published author. So it's very cool. I write sweet, sensual, contemporary romance, throw in a little romantic suspense, and gonna be jumping into the women's fiction genre pretty soon. So if you don't find me writing, y'all will find me on a date with the hubby someplace, real life hero, that kind of thing. Or I'll be in the kitchen somewhere cooking, making up stuff, and that kind of thing.
I love it. Look, now, Sheryl, you done introduced yourself. You done spilled a little tea. You did
Oh,
all of that in one. I love that. I love that. And look, and they are giving you love in the comment section. You
hey
got Jennifer
Jennifer.
Caitlin hanging out with us.
Hey
Ola
Ola.
is hanging out with us. Sharon hanging out with
Hey
us. Oh my goodness.
Sharon.
We
I
have
just saw my
Mama
girl on this
Tony
weekend.
in
Hey,
the
Mama
house
Tony.
hanging out with us. They are just coming on in, showing you
Hey,
love
Miss
on today.
Louise. Good to
I
see
love
you.
it.
Look, good to
I
see
love
you,
it. I love
girl.
it. Thank you guys so much for
Anita.
hanging out with us. Yes. Oh
Hey,
my
Miss
goodness.
Antoinette.
Veronica Lockett,
Hey,
Antoinette
Veronica.
Gates.
I
Look, Sheryl, they
know.
just coming on in. And guys, you already know the drill here at the cafe. And like, tag, and share. Tell a friend to come on down, hang out with us at the cafe because it is release day celebration time with author Sheryl Lister appearing for two. Oh my goodness. Now, Sheryl,
No,
for the
you
fans.
did. You just mixed both of those titles,
Oh,
right?
I
You
sure
said a
did.
pairing for two, or a
A
table for two, a
perfect
perfect pair.
pairing, a table for two. And
And a
that's what I was
perfect.
getting ready to
That's
say.
okay. You
For
done
the
mixed them
fans
up.
out there, y'all already know that Sheryl Lister had us at a table for two, right? So y'all know we were ready. I mean, I remember when she did the cover reveal for a perfect parent, I was like, oh, sookie now. I was so excited for that as well. So, Sheryl, did you get a lot of that when you did the cover reveal that your fans, we were ready? We were ready for the Supper Club events and just
Yeah.
to hang out with the crew again. Tell us a little bit about that.
I think so. I got a lot of people saying, "Okay, I'm going to pre-order this right now," and it came at a really good time because the cover reveal almost coincided with Barnes and Noble's nice little 25% off deal. So,
Yes,
so not only
yes,
did you get a nice good read coming up for you, you can get it at a discount price. So it was.
yes.
I love all the love that's been shown, just leading up to this. So I appreciate everybody's love. It's
I love
amazing,
that. I
amazing.
love that. Now speaking of that, speaking of this amazing cover, guys, oh my goodness, a perfect parent. I don't know if you guys can see that. I love this cover, and same thing with the cover for A Table for Two. Tell us a little bit about the cover. Did you have any say or any inspiration for that? Did you send them some things, some pictures? Tell us a little bit about this cover.
Yeah, I for both of the covers, I mean, because they decided to go with just having scenery versus having couples on there.
Yeah.
I love to have my couples on page, but anywho, but I loved it. So I did get to tell them kind of what I wanted because both of them actually reflect kind of a scene that happens in the book.
Yeah.
So it was nice that I could kind of tell them, where this is where I kind of want it. This is what I want to have in it, because you see here, there's a picnic here because there
Yes.
was a little picnic. Yes. So I did get a little bit of say into that. And right now we're just kind of working on the third one. So I don't know how that's going to turn out.
Oh,
And
see,
we'll
guys,
see.
even on release day, she giving us a little bit of tea as well. And even just her telling us a little bit that there may be a third one. We already excited about that. Well, Sheryl, from Angela's Literary Cafe, let me just tell you, happy release day. I
Thank
am
you.
super
Thank you.
duper
Thank
excited for
you.
you. Like I said, it go all the way back when you did that cover reveal. Same thing for where we left off with the first book, A Table for Two. I am super duper excited, guys. If you haven't had a chance to read it, of course, if you pre-ordered, you probably have your copy already, or if you received an ARC, an amazing, amazing story. I just loved it. Fell in love with the characters all over again, as well. Now, I want you to tell us a little bit about. I love titles in addition to covers. A
Hmm.
perfect parent. Was this the original working title for this story, or did it kind of evolve? Tell us about that title. And you
It
notice
was
I don't lean
actually
in.
my story. It was the title that I thought of, and they kept it. So it was the first title that was a working
Oh
title, but it
wow.
was actually the title that we stayed with.
That is awesome. So when you was
Yeah.
working it out, it was yep, a perfect pairing. That was it.
Hmm.
I love that. I love that. Ola said that let's see, she got her copy on today.
Good,
Yes,
good,
I love that.
good. I
I
think I
love
did
that.
see Leslie pop up in there. Hey sis, thanks
Yes.
for coming
Leslie
in.
is hanging out with us on today. Oh my goodness. Thank you
Hey.
for hanging out with us today. You have a couple of people that saying that they are getting ready to get their copy, all of that good stuff as well. Now, we know that this is like the second book. The first one
Mhm.
was A Table for Two. This one is a perfect pairing. But can you kind of share with us a little bit about what inspired this story, book two, which is Antonio and Natasha's story? What inspired this story?
Well, it's basically a second chance romance, and if you've read A Table for Two, you got some hints about, when she's trying to when Serenity's telling her, "What about you, girl?" And and she's saying, "Well, I had my shot, I blew
Yeah,
it," kind of thing. So you got little hints about that, what her arc was going to be.
yeah,
And initially, it's like I knew I wanted it to be second chance, but at first I didn't know how I wanted it to work. But then I thought, ooh, what is the best thing to do is to make these people have to work together. Isn't that just something?
yes.
So
Look,
you're in a
and boy,
small
do they
town, you
have to
can't
work
avoid them
together.
anyway, but you really can't avoid them if you got to work with them. So
Yes, yes. And let me just tell you, I love a meet cute. I totally enjoyed the meet cute, and like at the beginning, how when they would meet, and it was kind of like awkward, and
yeah.
then just the
And
looks that
he wasn't too
he was
nice though. He wasn't feeling her and her apology
he was
though.
not.
So
I mean, look, and she could even see it in the face. Like she could see it in his eyes. She was
yep,
like, he is fit to be tied. He really do not
yeah,
want to be in the same room with
yep.
me. I mean, like, if he had to look at her, it was just like, yeah. So for me, I just enjoyed that, like seeing that friction or what have you between the two of them. And then her friends wasn't helping. Like, remember when they
They were
they, they
not.
had the first meeting? They
They
was
were
like,
not.
ooh, the one with the gray out. They was like, oh, he's fine. And she was like,
Yeah,
really?
well, because Dana grew up with her, so she knew all the background. So she's
Yes,
spilling all the tea as to what he looks like, what he was, what did he do when in high school. It was cute. So she's got
right,
all the
right.
juice.
I love it. I love it. Look, and we gonna talk about the characters in a little bit, but look, I loved his grandma as well.
These grandmas are giving me some, I don't know, some serious feels here. Got me in tears when I'm trying to write their little stories. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is supposed to be
Look, Cheryl,
lighthearted. What
we
is
might as
this?
well give them a crown because they are the queen of shade.
I feel like I need to have another grandma or somebody up in this next one just because,
Yes, I said, Grandma be throwing shade.
She does. She just walk on by her business and keep it moving.
Yes,
And I think that's because and that's how my grandmas were. My grandmothers were the same way. It's like, they would just say what they are straight up. They're gonna
yes.
tell you how it is. They don't care. They don't care about your feelings, nothing. They don't care what you think. Listen, this is what you need to do. Get yourself together and keep it moving. So
I
it's
love that. I look, and they are, let me tell you. So as you can see, it's not just me and Cheryl. They are giving the grandma love in the
yeah,
comment
yeah,
section
yeah,
as well.
yeah.
LaShawn is saying she loved Granny. Sharon is
Mhm.
saying that grandma was a mess.
She ain't no joke, and because after you get to a certain age with grandmas, they say what they want to say. They don't even care.
Exactly.
They don't. Because I remember my
I
husband's
love it.
grandma,
I
same
love it.
thing. She did the
Yes.
same thing. I mean, I was sitting there and howling because she's like talking to her adult daughter is like, "What you talking about? I told you such." And I'm just. So I love these grandmother figures because they are off the chain. And you already had Miss Della in the first book. Then you get Grandma
Yes.
Nora over here, Mama Nora. So you got like two grandmas. So yeah, they'll come back around in the next book though.
Oh, okay. See,
They'll be
guys,
back.
she's spilling a little bit of tea. I
Yep,
love
they'll
it.
be
I
back.
love it. Well,
Y'all
if
get to
you
see them
guys,
again. You will
yes.
get to see them again. Yes.
I love that. Well, guys, if you are just joining us, as you can see, we are having a good time hanging out with author Sheryl Lister on today, and we are celebrating with her, guys, because today is today, hot off the press. Wait no longer. We know that your Kindles are on fire, as well as you have print copies of A Perfect Parent, and we're hanging out with author Sheryl Lister on today. If you have not done so already, like, tag, and share. Tell a friend to come on down and celebrate with us
Yeah, come
on
on
today.
over and party
Now,
with us.
yes, come and party with us. Now, okay, now Sheryl, we talked about, and we're gonna talk about the characters a little bit more. But when it came to this story, A Perfect
Mhm,
Parent, and of course, I know that we know that some of the characters already exist because of the first
mhm.
book or what have you. But for this story, for Natasha and Antonio's story, when you were in the writing cave and when you was cooking up, and I say cooking up because y'all know if you are a foodie, let me just tell you, these books are wonderful if you are a foodie, like mouth watering recipes, all this good stuff. So what came first for you? Was it the plot or was it the characters for A Perfect Parent? What came first?
Ooh, you know, I have to say for this one, they almost evolved at the same time.
Ooh,
You
okay.
know, they really did because when you first think of, okay, second chance romance, the first thing you think, okay, these characters, but the plot is going to, well, I think maybe the characters edged it out by a few minutes, but
Okay.
the plot was literally, I mean, it was just right there at almost the same time. So
Oh.
on this one, yeah,
Okay, okay.
yeah.
Now, of course, we talked about the grandma a little bit.
Mhm.
Tell us a little bit if you had to describe Natasha Baldwin's character, how would you describe her for us? What would you tell us about her?
Let's see. Natasha is a go-getter in every respect except for her romantic life. She's out there, you
Okay,
read the
yeah.
other one, you know she wants to do her interior design. She's one of the top realtors in that little small town, which causes some little
Yeah.
issues with some coworkers. Y'all don't have to read about this
Mm,
crazy coworker. I'm just telling you. They
yes.
look, coworkers are still crazy in small towns, just FYI. So but yeah, so she's that, and she's loyal, and she's really she loves hard too. I think that is you
Yeah,
after you
I
get
would
into
say
the story,
that.
you can tell that she really, if she's gonna be in, she's all the way in. So
Absolutely, absolutely. I would definitely say that
I'm laughing. Oh,
as well.
somebody's talking about that
And of
oil.
course,
Wait, hold on a second. I think I saw somebody pop up, so they were looking
okay.
for that oil. If you're looking for that olive oil, it is called sunshineinabottle.com. LaShawn,
Yep.
sunshineinabottle.com. They have all the flavored olive oils. I'm telling y'all, you're gonna get in big trouble and you're gonna be in trouble. They have a sale coming up, and yes, I will be buying a case because yeah, anyway, that sweet and
I love it.
buttery,
So, guys, she just spilled
woo,
some
goes on
tea if you're
everything.
looking for those oils. And
Yeah,
Jennifer said that
Jennifer.
the oils were
They
amazing. Now,
are. They
look,
are.
um, look, Cheryl, Mama Tony said she slapped them
I see her.
coworkers several times. So y'all know Mama
Listen,
Tony has already read the story. She already talking about slapping the coworkers. So she giving you a
listen,
little bit
Mama
of tea
Tony,
on that
she
as
deserved that,
well.
didn't she? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You're welcome,
I
LaShawn.
love that. I love that. Guys, if you are just joining us, we are hanging out with Sheryl Lister on today, guys. We are celebrating with her. It is release day. Oh my goodness, A Perfect Parent. It is live and in color on today. So if you guys have a question, you know how we like to do it here at the cafe. Definitely put it in the comment section as well. We thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. So we're going to talk about these characters a little bit
Absolutely.
more. There will be a little reading snippet. She's going to give you a little bit to
Oh, I am? Okay,
just
let me get
let
those
you know
snippets.
what's going on. So we're going to do that, all that good stuff too. Now, okay, we got to talk about Antonio. Okay, guys, let me
Yeah,
just tell
yeah.
you Cheryl's description. Okay, okay, I'm just gonna let her tell us about Antonio. Okay, let just know that he is a fine specimen of a man, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Okay, Cheryl, tell us a little bit about
Yeah.
Antonio.
Well, Antonio, I actually he misses home. He's made a life for him. So he was like the star basketball player in high school, still got records, that haven't been broken in how long has it been? Almost 18 years. So he's still pretty bad when it comes
Yeah.
to being the best, when it comes to being basketball. So he still's got his little fitness thing working, his running going on. But his first love is, while he was in finance for all those years, his first love has always been construction. And so, when you come home and you think, oh, I'm gonna move back home, maybe work with my uncle a little bit, do a little stuff, heck, take a little time, and then you get a big
Yeah.
surprise, and then another surprise that's not so great. So, but yeah, he does. Those gray eyes. I know. I saw somebody popping there that said, "Ooh, we gray eyes."
Yes, yes, yes. I love it.
And
I
as
love
Dennis
it. Now,
said, had all the
Veronica,
girls falling after him in high school, and they still were. If you read the book, you can see there's no shortage
Cheryl,
of
I was
women.
about to say the same thing. It was like, yes, because remember when they had that meeting, that town
Yep,
meeting,
yep.
and they had basically announced that he was gonna still be in town, that he
Listen,
was taking over the
hey
construction
baby,
company,
I got
and it was
you.
like,
What you
oh,
need?
yeah.
Yeah, thirsty,
Oh my
thirsty.
goodness, I love it. I love it. Now, Veronica has a great question, and if you want to, Cheryl, you can answer it about like the series as a whole. But
Okay,
she's asking like, what inspired this book? And if you want to, you can also include what inspired like the series. The first book was A Table for Two, and now
table
we're
two.
at A Perfect Parent. What inspired this series?
Food.
Oh,
They
food.
want to, I guess, publishers, because there are not a lot of Black small town romances, I guess, in
Hmm.
traditional publishing, a
Uh
lot of it.
huh.
And so they were, looking for someone who actually, would be willing to write something like that. And, my agent, she's like, hey, she said, I was the first person she thought of. Because, if y'all read any of my books from group 1 to 45, if there are two things that occur in my book, is music and food. So that
Absolutely.
was
You
the
are so
inspiration,
right.
is that just having that. And I thought, how cool would it be to have a supper club type vibe? If you go to those
Yes.
old time supper clubs where they were just good food, good music, hanging out, good friends. And that's the vibe that these women have. And I thought, oh, how cool would it be to just have this vibe, a friendship, a sisterhood vibe along with the romance. So, and then
Yes. Yes.
I love also not only getting great female friendships that we don't see a lot of time Black men having friendships. So I'm loving being able to
Yeah.
explore that as well and to put those in there. And y'all know that I'll be talking to my husband. Okay, now I'm gonna write this in here. If I say this, is that how y'all say it? Because I listen to him and his brothers. And I'm telling you, they are like guys are just cut off, in the middle of whatever. So
Yeah.
it's been great showing both sides of those friendships, because we don't always get to see male Black men friendships in the books. And so I'm loving wanting to do that. So you'll see a little bit more of that in this book as well.
I
So
love that. I love that. And then Cheryl, like to add all of that, and then it's in a small town. I love that.
yeah.
It's like, okay, great food, friends, a family, that small town
Hmm.
vibe.
Yeah,
I
and nosy
love it.
people
Oh my goodness. Yes,
and
yes.
nosy folks.
And Antoinette had a great question. She wanted to know, Cheryl, how can you tell when a first book will evolve into multiple books into a series?
Well, actually, this actually was pitched as 3 books. So
Okay.
that's what it is. The deal is for 3 books. So you are already knew that there would be 3, and I already knew
Okay.
which of the 3 characters would have their stories to start.
Oh, nice. I
Yeah.
love that. I love that.
Sharon, you are
And I'm
correct.
with
Perfect
Sharon.
combination. Music, food, and friendship. Girl,
Yes,
that's
music,
my
food,
vibe.
and friendship. I love that.
That is.
Absolutely. I
Yeah.
absolutely.
So it was, just wonderful. So going in who's gonna get what story.
Nice. Now, okay, now talking about these amazing characters in this story. Okay, Cheryl. Now, in A Perfect Pairing, spill a little tea for us. Is there a character or characters that was like the most interesting or fun for you to write? And then at the same time, is there a character in A Perfect Pairing that at moments gave you pause where you kind of had to sit with that character and say, okay, what is it that we want to say to the people? So, kind of two folds there. So, is there a character that was like the most interesting and fun for you to write? And then on the flip side, which one of those characters was like the most I guess complex character, if that makes sense.
Mhm. Actually, I don't think any of them were complex. We take the easy part first. I don't think any of them were
Okay.
too complex and didn't give me, and I need to sit with you for a minute type of thing on this
Okay.
particular one. But I don't know. There were so many cool characters to write in here. Mama Nora was one. Noelle, his niece.
Yes.
I love writing kids because I have grandkids now. So some of the stuff that they say, oh my gosh, the purity and the innocence. Even though they don't know what's going on,
Yes.
they're spilling tea without knowing
And
they're
Cheryl,
spilling
and
tea.
it's so genuine. It's so
And it
genuine.
is. And so I think I love writing these kids who are just out there and just so sweet and innocent, whatever.
Yes.
But those grandparents, I think the Mama Nora was probably one of my favorite characters. And well, you know what? As a matter
Okay.
of fact, maybe I did have to sit with her for a minute just because I
Okay.
wanted to tell their story, hers and Papa Fred. I
Mm.
wanted to get the deep emotional feeling that with them. So I did have to kind of
Oh,
sit with her for just a minute, not too long, because I
okay.
already knew what I wanted to say, but I wanted to say it in a way that showcased their love, her her passion after all this time being married, despite what was going on. I'm not spilling all the tea, y'all. I'm not spilling all the tea.
Mhm.
But so if y'all read it, y'all will know what the issue is. But I really wanted to showcase
Yeah.
the caring, all those intricate sides of love and marriage once you pass a
Yeah.
certain
Yeah.
age, you know, that you've been
Yeah.
together for all these years, 60 years
Yeah.
almost, and just to see what that
Mhm.
looks like, so it's very cool. It was very, yeah, I think that was
Wow. I love that. And thank you for sharing that. And so you'll know, guys, in case you hadn't read the book, Cheryl did an amazing job doing that. That definitely came across as
I
well.
wanted
I
y'all to
love that.
cry and I
What
wanted y'all to cheer for her. Cheer. I wanted y'all to cry and cheer.
I love that. I love that. Now, okay. So, guys, y'all already know that Cheryl is going to read us a little snippet, just enough to wet your whistles or what have you. And if you haven't, we will be sharing with you how you can get your hands on this a copy of this amazing story that is available in ebook and it's available in print. Cheryl, is it available in audio or just ebook and print
No,
right now?
just ebook and
Okay.
print right now. Yeah.
I love it.
I
I
have no
love it.
idea whether
And
they're
Mama
going to
Tony,
do it.
okay, and Mama Tony said those
Yeah,
scenes with the
see, I
grandfather were
told,
very
yeah.
touching.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
we cried. So look, so Cheryl, mission accomplished.
Yay! That's all right. I'll be getting teared up
Yes,
here
yes,
while I'm writing
yes.
it. And my husband was always sitting here going, he's like, "Are you okay? Are you stuck? You can't think?" I'm like, "No, it's just emotional right now."
No,
He said,
oh
"Well,
my
if you're
goodness.
emotional, I sure hope your reader's gonna be emotional right with you."
Yes. And Sharon Robinson, yes, my friend, go get you a
Please
copy
get
of
the
this
book.
book. Let me
Please
tell you,
get
you
it.
will not be disappointed. You will not be disappointed. Look, okay, Cheryl. See, Ola getting her reading on. Ola says she is on chapter 3 and she will be up all night with it.
Well, that's
I
okay. You
love
know
it.
what?
I
Listen, we'll
love
give you
it.
some eye cream for.
Yes.
Yeah, they do.
And LaShawn
Look,
said that
are
she
they
might get
subtle, really?
wisdom from the
LaShawn, I don't
older
know how subtle
generation.
grandma is. She's straight up. I don't know how subtle it was.
Yes, I love that. I love that. Guys, let me just tell you, we are having an amazing time hanging out with author Cheryl Lister on today. We are celebrating her and the release of A Perfect Parent. As we said, it is live and in color. And yes, we will not leave you hanging. We will be sharing with you how you can get your hands on a copy of this amazing,
Mhm.
amazing, beautiful story. It is a must read. Go ahead and get your hands on a copy as well. Now, Cheryl, I'm going to allow you to kind of set the scene, set the tone. Tell us about what you're getting ready to share with us. And we are ready when you are, my friend.
All right, so this is, as we know, this is second chance romance, and they didn't part on the best of terms. Okay, they didn't part on good terms at all. So now he's back, and there's been a lot of tension, a lot of friction, and they have to work together. So this is their first little
Mhm.
meetup where they have to work together. So I'm gonna read a little bit, just a little bit tease here.
Okay.
All right, y'all ready? All right.
Mhm.
Hey, I hope I didn't keep you waiting long. She walked over to where he stood. No, I've only been here a couple of minutes. She nodded. How have you been? Fine. So what needs to be done? Latasha growled under her breath. He was not going to make this easy. She pulled out her iPad, opened the file, and headed up the walkway to the porch. The wood on the porch needs to be replaced all the way around. Without a word, Antonio climbed the steps and walked the length of the area that ended on both sides of the house, stopping here and there in testing spots with the toe of his boot. She followed him around one side and saw him leaning over the rail to see the back of the house. The deck needs replacing too. Still nothing. He just made notes on his iPad. Do you want to go out back, or see the inside first? He gestured toward the front. Rolling her eyes, she walked off. No, I'm not doing this today. Latasha stopped abruptly and whirled around. Antonio plowed into her. Not even her anger could dampen the effect of feeling his hands around her waist and his hard, warm body against hers. Arousal hummed through her veins. Natasha quickly tried to pull back. What are you doing? He said, steadying her. I could have hurt you. You already have. How long are you going to give me the silent treatment? I've tried to apologize several times, and it's been years, she said, her voice rising with each word. I'm not giving you the silent treatment, and I'm over the past. We're here to do a job, and that's it. Are we going inside or what? She ignored her question, folded her arms, and glared up at him. No? Then what do you call it? And those little shady comments about me still sending letters? What would you call that? Yes, we have a job to do, but you're acting like a butthead isn't going to make it easier. Antonio frowned. A butthead? Seriously? Look. No, you look. You need to learn how to accept an apology, Antonio Jamal Hayes. I was barely 18 and I know I messed up. And I tried to tell you I was sorry, but you never, ever listened. Her voice cracked. I am not going to shed one more tear over this man. Waving her hand, she said, you know what? I can't do this right now. She rushed around to the front and down the steps to her car. He hurried after her and placed a staying hand on her arm as she opened the car door. Tasha, wait. That's all you get. So you got to find out. Did she come
Guys,
back?
let
Did
me
he
just
stop
okay,
her?
first
Did
of
she leave
all,
anyway? What?
okay, see Cheryl. Look, Cheryl. See, when she called his whole name, first, middle,
Yeah,
and last. Oh, you know it's
it's a
serious.
government name.
She
You know
called
you're
his whole
upset.
name. Okay.
Yep.
Look,
It's nothing
so
good when
y'all
people call
already
your whole
know.
government
First of
name.
all, she called his whole name, and then the tears was about to come. So y'all know when the tears about to come, y'all
You
okay.
mad.
I'm gonna need y'all to
You
go get
mad.
this book because she gave us a snippet and she left y'all on a cliffhanger. Okay.
Yeah. So now we
I
got to find
love it.
out.
I
Did she
love
leave
it.
anyway? Was he able to stop her? Did they talk? Is she still mad? I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. Y'all gonna have to get the book and find out. I love it. I
That's
love it.
right.
They are giving you love. They're telling you happy
Thank
release
you, Miss
day as
Paulette.
well. Thank you, Paulette. Thank you
Hey.
for coming and hanging out with us on today as well. Look, Jennifer Copeland said, yes, she definitely got to get this book soon. I love that. I love that. Guys, if you are just coming in and hanging out with us, we're hanging out with the one and only award-winning author Sheryl Lister on today, guys. It is her release day, the second book in the series, A Perfect Parent. It is live and in color as well. And of course, Cheryl, happy release day again as
Thank you. Thank
well.
you.
Look, y'all know Mama Tony don't probably finish the book. So Mama Tony
I'm
said,
not
I'm
saying
saying
nothing.
nothing.
Yes, Mama Tony, don't say nothing. Let him go on
I
and get it.
love that.
Find
I
out.
love that. Yes. And Veronica is saying, thank you for sharing. She loved the snippet as
Thanks,
well. Of
Veronica.
course, guys. Yes, we are hanging out with her. It is celebration time. And y'all know we have to do a little round of this or that. But I promise you, Cheryl, there is no right or wrong answer because it is all things according to you. Are you ready?
Ready, ready.
Okay. All right. First up, big city or small town?
Ooh, you know, I would say big city, but the older I get, the less I like people. So I might be generally wanting to go to a small town.
Okay, small
So a lot less people. But I still need to have access. See, that's the
okay.
problem. I want small town access. See, Firefly Lake got small town and access. I'm right there for that. That's why I got small
You
town with
right there.
access. There we
Okay.
are.
Small town with access. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay, next up, road trip or airplane ride?
Airplane ride.
Okay.
Airplane. Mm-mm.
Okay, next up. Okay, Cheryl, we're gonna talk about tropes a little bit. Friends to lovers or enemies to lovers? What say
Ooh,
ye?
see. I think I'm gonna have to say friends to lovers because
Okay.
that's my own story. So I love that one.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
friends to lovers. I love
yeah,
it. She giving
yeah.
us a little bit of tea. Okay, we still with tropes. Secret baby or sibling's best friend?
Sibling's best friend.
Secret baby or sibling's best friend?
Sibling's best friend.
Okay, sibling's best friend. Okay. All right. Audiobook or podcast?
Ooh. Hmm. Probably podcast. That's shorter. Because I
Okay.
like to hold books in my
Okay.
hand. I figure if I'm trying to read something on the audio, I might be crashing somewhere because I'm like, what? Like you on the road, girl.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Now look, now you know, Sheryl, we celebrating, but we gotta know here at the cafe. Are you team tea, team coffee, or team something stronger?
Wait, coffee or something stronger? Is that what you said?
Team
Coffee or
tea,
something?
team coffee, or something stronger?
Ooh, child, see, you made it harder. If you, I was gonna say Team T, but sometimes Team T spiked a little bit sometimes.
Oh, okay, okay, we got it. Okay, Mama Tony, you with Sheryl? Mama Tony with you, Sheryl?
We're gonna have to spike that tea a little bit or roll out with something stronger. And since it is release day, I may have to celebrate with something stronger, like a little shot of somebody. I don't know. We'll see.
Okay, okay.
Hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
guys, look, I love it. I love the this or that from the authors as well. And of course, guys, there is an amazing giveaway on today from author Cheryl Lister, and I'm going to allow her
Mhm.
to tell you what this amazing giveaway is. Cheryl?
And you know what's gonna be great about this? I'm not gonna tell you what it is. This is gonna be a mystery special gift. And you shouldn't be afraid
Oh,
because y'all know I like to give out the good stuff. So there it is. So that's what it will
I
be. It's a
love that. So, guys,
mystery special gift from
yes,
me.
there is a mystery gift from author
Hmm.
Cheryl
Mystery swag
Lister.
gift. Hmm. There it
And
is.
Cheryl, see, I'm putting it back on you because what's going to happen, Cheryl, is I'm going to go up and down the comment section. You're going to tell me when to stop, my friend, and that person will be the winner of the mystery, a perfect pairing gift. Okay. All right.
That's
So I
right.
am ready. And okay. So whenever you tell me to stop.
Okay, stop.
Wait, where did my comments go? Okay. You
Okay,
didn't tell me to
stop.
stop, did you?
I did. Uh-huh.
Cheryl, did you tell me to stop?
I did.
Hold on. I can't. Okay. Okay. I didn't hear you. Okay.
You want to try it again?
Okay, here we are. Sharon Eatman Rowland, you are the winner of the
Hey
mystery
girl.
gift.
All
You are
right.
the winner of the mystery gift, Sharon. So, Sharon, if you will inbox me your information, I will get that over to author Cheryl Lister, and we will get to you the amazing, amazing mystery prize from author Cheryl Lister. Now, of course, Cheryl, you know from that snippet that you read, they are on the edge of their seats. Okay, please tell them, my friend, how can they get them a copy of A Perfect Pairing?
It is available on all the retailers: Amazon, Barnes and Noble, Kobo, iBook, everywhere. So it's everywhere, and I think it's in a couple of stores. I know you can get it in Barnes and Noble. I don't know if they. Some of them have carry it, or some you have to like order it, but they can get it for you. And if possible, can y'all support some indie bookstores, particularly Black indie bookstores? There is one here in Sacramento, and she will ship to you if you do it. It's Underground Books here in Sacramento, and Mother Rose will ship a book if you order it from her. So if you want to have a paperback, if you want to order it from her, please, please, please do that. And if you do, let me know, and I will drive over there and sign it before she sends it to you.
Oh my, did y'all just
You're
hear that?
welcome,
So guys,
Mama
I'll be sure
Tony.
also to get um yes, I will be sure to get the link from Cheryl as well. We'll make sure that we put that in the comment section
Okay.
from the indie bookstore in Sacramento so you can get it from there. And she did say that if you let her know, she will run over and get it signed for you as well. That is
Hmm.
super cool. As of course, it is available where books are sold in ebook as well as print, as Cheryl has told us as well. And if you can support an indie bookstore, as well, we will be so appreciative of that as well. So, in addition to that, Cheryl, you have to share with the people how can we stay connected with you?
Okay. Well, y'all can find me right here on Facebook under author Cheryl Lister. I actually have a reader group that's called Sheryl Sweet Spot. You can find me on, well, you can find me on Instagram as Sheryl Lister. And if I'm on what used to be Twitter, it's at Sheryl Lister there too. So, but mostly you'll find me on Instagram and Facebook. TikTok is Sheryl Lister too. So,
I
BookBub,
love
you can
that.
follow
I
me
love
on
that. Well,
BookBub over there
again,
under Sheryl Lister. Please follow me over there, you know. And if you enjoy the book, please recommend it because that helps us too. And please, 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 please don't forget to leave a review because those are really, really important because the publishing companies, they look at that when they're deciding on whether to give us reviews. They want to know that the books are being read. So if you guys could just, you know, I know we always say reviews are important, but they really, really are.
I love that. I love that. And Cheryl, is there a newsletter on your website that they can sign up for as well?
Yes, you
Or
can. If you pop over to my website, you can sign up for my newsletter there. And I promise you that y'all don't. I don't send them out every week. It's not. I don't do that kind of thing. So, but you know, there may be
I
something
love
in
that.
there coming up this month too. So, but anyway,
I love that.
because
So
I am
guys, sign up for her
celebrating nine
newsletter as
years.
well. Yes, yes. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us on today. If you watched us via YouTube, thank you for watching us over there. If you watched on Facebook, we thank you guys for watching over there as well. It has been amazing hanging out with author Sheryl Lister on today and celebrating the release of A Perfect Appearance as well, guys. And like we said, it's available live and in color in ebook and print. Get you a copy. It is available where books are sold. And as Cheryl said as well, definitely once you read it, be sure to leave a review. I know that she would be so appreciative of that as well. Well, again, Cheryl, happy release day. I hope today is amazing for you as well. And not only just today, but this week, this month, all of that good stuff. I hope that there are people that are waiting in line to get a copy that they have to continue and make print after print after print because people are wanting this amazing story, A Perfect Appearance. And of course, Cheryl, I want to leave you with the opportunity to have the last words of what you want to say to the people this evening.
Thank you so much, first off, Angela, for having me and celebrating with me there. I so appreciate you, my sister. And for all of the readers that tuned in here, oh my gosh, my heart, I love y'all. And I appreciate you because I can't do this without your support. So for y'all who have been just with me on this ride, this whole 9 years, or if you popped in sometime during, you know, the journey, I appreciate your support and always just kind of hanging out and being there for me. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
I love it. I love it. Well, again, it's Cheryl, like I said, and I know we probably said it 50 times, but happy release day. We are so
Thank you so
excited for you.
much.
And thank you for coming to the cafe to hang out and to celebrate your release day because you could have been anywhere, but you
Girl.
came and hung out with us
You
here
know I
at the
like hanging
cafe.
out
You
with you,
spilled a
girl.
little bit of
What?
tea as well, and we're so appreciative for that. I love it, guys. Make sure you are following author Sheryl Lister. Make sure you sign up for her newsletter, follow her on social media, and of course, go out and get a copy of A Perfect Parent. Tell a friend to tell a friend about this amazing story and have them to get a copy of this story as well. And be sure that you leave a review. And guys, that is our show on today. And as we always say, have an amazing day because we're having an amazing day. And until next time, we'll see you later. Go get you a copy of A Perfect Parent. Thank you, Sheryl
Bye.
Lister. It's
Thank
been amazing hanging
you.
out with you on today. Bye, guys.